and gentlemen, welcome to Gothenburg High School. A special welcome to our guests from Broken Bow High School. And now, if you would please stand and remove cover as the Gothenburg High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mrs. Tanya Welch, performs our national anthem. Introducing first the visiting Broken Bow, Indiana. Wearing number 3, 5'5" senior Caitlin Scott. Number 5, 5'4" senior Jocelyn Holman. Number 42, 5'6" senior Callie White. Number 20, 5'9" senior Brianna Quinn. Number 24, 5'7" senior Kyle Scott. The Indians are coached by head coach Kelly Cooksley, assisted by Trina Bentley and Sheldon Sanger. And now starts your Gothenburg sleeve. We're number 12, 5'6" sophomore Aubrey O'Hare. Number 15, 5'4" sophomore Ashlyn Richardson. Number 20, 5'7" junior Kinley Strausser. Number 24, 5'7" sophomore Clara Everett. And number 25, 5'9" junior Ellery Hard. Swedes are coached by head coach Cassie Stewart, assisted by Kinley Strausser and Jenna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to the Gothenburg Activities YouTube page as we live stream girls varsity basketball versus Broken Bow here in Gothenburg. Tonight your starters are Aubrey O'Hare, Kinley Strausser, Ashlyn Richardson, Ellery Harm, and Clara Everett for the Gothenburg side. For the tip is going to be Ellery Harm and number 20 Quinn for Broken Bow. And Broken Bow gets the tip, passing it to number 42, White. And now number 3, Scott has the ball. White has it again. Number 5, Coleman, passing it to White, to Scott. And then number 24, Scott, passing it to number 3, Scott. All right, and going up for 2 points there, that's number 5, Coleman, with 2 points for Broken Bow, being the first to score in this game. 40 seconds in. And a travel is called. Called on Broken Bow. Kinley Strausser is going to start with the ball for Gothenburg. Passing it in to Aubrey O'Hare. Passing it to Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson giving it to Clara Everett, who's at the 3. She finds Ashlyn Richardson again and loses it to number 3, Caitlin Scott. And number 5, Coleman has it again. Passing it to number 42, White. Losing it there to number 24. That's Kaya Scott. All right, Gothenburg's going to get the ball now. Aubrey O'Hare's going to be passing it in for the Swedes. Richardson communicating with Strasser there. Passing it to her as well. Strasser goes forward for 2, and it is good. That will be a tie of 2 points. Gothenburg scoring. Now number 24, Kaya Scott has it. Passing it to Kaylin Scott. Back to Coleman. Back to Kaylin Scott. And Coleman has it once again. Passing it to number 24, Kaya Scott there. Back to Coleman and back to Kaya Scott. Now to Kaylin Scott. Back to Kaya Scott. And to Kaylin Scott. And she trips and falls. And a foul is called. Foul's going to be called on Aubrey O'Hare. That'll be her first of the night. Number 42, White to start with the ball. Passing it in there to Kaylin Scott. And to Kaya Scott. She passes it to Coleman. Coleman driving forward. She goes up for 2. No good. Aubrey O'Hare grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg. Passing it to Ashlyn Richardson. And across court to Clara Everett. Everett, she finds Aubrey O'Hare. And Aubrey O'Hare, goes up for 2. And that is 2 more points for Gothenburg. 4-2. All right, Kaya Scott has it now. And that'll be out of bounds on Broken Bow. All right, we got some subs on Broken Bow's team. 22, Toby, as well as number 10, I believe. Yep, number 10, Staples. Ellery Harm gets it for Gothenburg. She passes it back to Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson to Aubrey O'Hare. Aubrey O'Hare's driving forward. She finds Ellery Harm. Ellery Harm's going to try and go for 2, and she gets 2 more. 6-2. All right. Kaylin Scott has it. Passing it to Coleman. Coleman out of bounds. It'll be called out of bounds on Gothenburg, I believe. Yes. Broken Bow had to figure out who was going to be passing the ball in, but they got to figure it out. Coleman to start with it. Passes it in to Kaylin Scott. Back to Coleman. Coleman giving it back to Kaylin Scott. And back to Coleman from the 3. And not quite. Kinley Strasser grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg. She's going to run down the court. Passes it back to Richardson and back to herself. Strasser has it now. Goes up for 2 more. No good. Coleman gets it. Passes it to Kaylin Smith, and now number 10, Toby has it. Staples. And number 22 goes up there. All right, Kaylin Scott to start with it. And that's Kaylin Scott from the 3. No good. Kaylin Scott has it again. Figuring out what to do. Passes it to Staples. Staples back to Kaylin Scott and to number 24. That's Kaya Scott who went from the 3, and that's no good. Number 22, Toby, passing it to Coleman. Coleman goes for 2, and it is good. 6-4. Ashlyn Richardson has it now for the Swedes, and she's going to lose it to Broken Bow. However, the whistle was blown. Gothenburg to get the ball. All right, Kinley Strasser is going to be the one passing it in for the Swedes. Passing it in there to Ashlyn Richardson. Back to Strasser. And Strasser passing it there to Richardson. Richardson trying to find somebody. She finds Strasser. And Strasser to Emily Cornwell, who goes from the three. Not quite, but very close. Toby grabs a hold of it for Broken Bow. Passing it to number 32, McCaslin. And that was Kaylin Scott from the three. No good, however. Gothenburg has the ball again. Strasser passing it all the way across court to Claire Everett, who went up for two. No good. All right, Kaylin Scott has it now. And a push is called. That will be called on Emily Cornwell. It's her first of the night as well. All right, Maddie Smith and Ashlyn Richardson are checking out. Checking in are Aubrey O'Hare and Ellery Harm. Coleman passing it in there to number 32, McCaslin, and she gets two more. All right, Kinley Strasser has it once again, passing it forward to Aubrey O'Hare. O'Hare passing it across court to Clara Everett. Everett trying to find somebody, struggling to find somebody, and loses it to Broken Bow there. Coleman gets it. All right, Coleman's going to start with the ball. Foul is called on Ellery Harm, her first of the night as well. Coleman passing it in there to number 10, Staples. Back to Coleman, who goes for two more. No good. All right, Coleman has it now. She's going to pass it to number 24, Kaya Scott, who goes for the three, and no good, and that'll be out of bounds. Broken Bow. Gothenburg to get the ball. All right. Richardson has it, passing it there to Aubrey O'Hare. O'Hare back to Richardson. Richardson almost losing their Broken Bow. She still has it. Passes it to Clara Everett. Everett loses it to Staples on Broken Bow's side. Out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, that's Kaylin Scott passing it there to number 42, White. And White loses it to Taryn O'Hare. O'Hare passes it there to Kinley Strasser. Strasser across court to Aubrey O'Hare. Aubrey O'Hare passing it forward to Ellery Harm. Goes up for two. No good. Going to get stolen there by number 5, Coleman, passing it to Kaylin Scott and to White. Back to Kaylin Scott. Kaylin Scott finds White once again there. Passes it to Kaya Scott this time. And that was a foul there on Gothenburg. It's going to be called on Ashlyn Richardson. It's her first of the night. And number 10, Staples, to get some free throws here. She'll get two. Making the first, bringing the score 6-7. See if she makes the second here, which will make the score 6-8. And missing the second one there. Kaylin Scott went up for two. However, another foul was called. That was called on Maddie Smith, number 35. And Kaylin Scott will get 2 shots as well. Making the first one, bringing the score 6-8. She will go for her second, hopefully making another point for Broken Bow. And she makes the second one, 6-9. Aubrey O'Hare passing it into Richardson. Richardson back to Aubrey O'Hare. Now Richardson has it again, passes it across to Keely Strasser, and it's out of bounds. Broken Bow. Kinley Strasser is going to be the one to pass it in here. Passes it in there to Ashlyn Richardson. And now Aubrey O'Hare has it. Passes it to Maddie Smith. Maddie Smith to Taryn O'Hare. And back to Aubrey O'Hare. Aubrey O'Hare losing it to number 5, Coleman. And from the 3 there, that was number 22, Toby. No good. And Maddie Smith goes up for 2 for Gothenburg. No good. Going to get Broken Bow to take it again. And a foul is called. All right, we're going to have number 24. That's Kaya Scott. Start with the passes it in there to Kaylin Scott. Back to Kaya. And to Kaylin. And to Coleman, who went from the 3, and that was no good. We're still at 6-9, almost tying up this first quarter here. Kinley Strasser now is going to start with it. Passing it in there to Ashlyn Richardson. Back to Strasser. Strasser giving it to Clara Everett. Everett over to Cornwell. Back to Richardson and to Strasser. Strasser from the 3. Not quite hitting the rim, though. Very close. Kaylin Scott gets it. Passing it to number 30. That's Martin. And that will be out of bounds. Broken Bow. 15 seconds left on the clock. Passes it in there to Richardson. Richardson back to Strasser. Strasser to Everett. Everett trying to figure out what to do with 8 seconds left on the clock. She's just going to go for it herself, possibly. Nope, gives it to Harm. Harm gives it to Richardson, who goes for the 3. No good. Ellery Harm gets it. She's going to put her back up for 2, and it is good. We're at 8-9 with a buzzer beater shot there for Gothenburg. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a few minutes.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
And that's White passing it in there for the Indians. Kaylin Scott passing it to Kaya Scott. Back to Coleman. Coleman giving it back to Kaylin Scott and losing it to Gothenburg. That's Ashlyn Richardson who gives it to Everett. Everett back to Richardson. Across court to Strasser. And Emily Cornwell has it now, passing it to Ashlyn Richardson. Losing it to Kaylin Scott. All right, that is called on number 15, Ashlyn Richardson, her second of the night. Kaylin Scott to make some free throws here. Misses the first, and that is all she got there. Strasser takes it, passing it to Richardson. And Emily Cornwell there having it. Passes it to Strasser. Strasser finds Emily Cornwell. And back to Strasser. And a timeout is called on Gothenburg's side.
Cox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
Is going to start with the ball. Game, nothing really happened. All right, coming back from that brief time out there. Strasser has it for Gothenburg. She puts it up, and it is good. However, a foul was called, so I don't know that they will count that. Does not seem like it. All right, that was Ellery Harm trying to put it up there. No good. Quinn passing it to Kaylin Scott. Back to Coleman. And to Kaya Scott, excuse me. Coleman has it again. Coleman goes up. She loses the ball there. And a foul is called on that. So Gothenburg, I believe, will get the ball. Aubrey O'Hare to start with it. O'Hare passing it into Richardson. And Richardson to number 22, Tarrant O'Hare is on the court now as well. Back to Richardson. Richardson passing it forward to Ellery Harm. Back to Tarrant O'Hare. Across court to Aubrey O'Hare. And to number 22, Tarrant O'Hare. Richardson has it now. Back to O'Hare. And to Ellery Harm, who goes up for two. No good. All right, Gothenburg gets the ball here again. Tarrant O'Hare having it now, giving it to Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Tarrant O'Hare, though, and to Ellery Harm. And she goes up for two, and that's two more for Gothenburg. 11-9. And that's Staples that has it now. And she gives it back to Coleman. Coleman back to Staples. And Staples to Kaya Scott, excuse me. Coleman has it once again back to Staples and to Kaya Scott, who almost lost it there at Gothenburg. And that was Staples from 3, and that one is good. 11-12. Broken Bow takes back that lead. Not a very big lead, though. Gothenburg might just get it back here within the next couple seconds. Taryn O'Hare has it now. Passing it to Everett. Everett's going to go forward, giving it back to Taryn O'Hare. Across court to Ashlyn Richardson. To Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Richardson, who goes up for 2. And there's that 2 more that I was just talking about. 13-12. Gothenburg back in the lead. Coleman having it. Passing it forward to number 20 for Kaya Scott having it. All right, Aubrey O'Hare's now going to start with it. All right, Ashlyn Richardson will take some free throws here, hopefully getting Gothenburg some more points, and there's another one. 14-12. All right, we will see if she can make a second one for Gothenburg. And she makes the second one, 15-12. All righty. Coleman has it now. Passing it to number 24, Kaya Scott, who goes up for 2. No good. Kinley Strasser gets it for Gothenburg. Passing it back to Kinley Strasser there. And losing it back to, that was number 10, Staples, and she just got 2 more for Broken Bow. 15-14. All right, Coleman's now going to pass it in for the Indians. Passing it in there to number 22, Toby. Staples passing it to Coleman. Coleman back to Staples and to number 32, McCaslin. McCaslin going for 3, and it is good, 15-17. Aubrey O'Hare passing it to Kinley Strasser. Back to O'Hare, and O'Hare to Taryn O'Hare. And Maddie Smith has it. She goes up for 2 more, no good. Number 42, White grabs hold of it, and it'll be out of bounds. Gothenburg. All right, we got Emily Cornwell, Ellery Harm, Clara Ever checking in for Maddie Smith, Taryn O'Hare, and Aubrey O'Hare. All right, Coleman having it now. She passes it forward all the way and loses it there to Ellery Harmer. Well, Gothenburg will get the ball. Kinley Strasser to start with it. Passing it in there to number 15, Ashlyn Richardson. Back to Kinley Strasser. And Strasser giving it to Ashlyn Richardson. Back to Kinley Strasser. And Ellery Harm goes up for 2 more. No good. And the foul is called on Broken Bow. Ellery Harm will get 2. It's called on number 42, her 3rd of the night. And she makes the first one. Hopefully she can make the second one. That'll tie us all up if she does make the second one. And she makes the second one. We are all tied up 17-17, and we both have 7 fouls on the board as well. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. That was number 10, Staples, that tried to go up for 2, and it was not quite there. All right, that's number 3, Kaylin Scott, passing it in there to Toby Coleman from the 5. No good. Kaylin Scott recovers it, and push there, I believe, on the arms called. Called on Ellery Harm. Her 2nd of the night. Kaylin Scott will get 2, I believe. Maybe just 1. Just 1. Just 1. And she did not make it. Claire Everett grabs hold of it for Gothenburg. Passing it to Aubrey O'Hare. Across court, almost losing it there. Kinley Strasser recovers it. She gives it across court to Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Clara Everett. And to Kinley Strasser once again to Clara Everett. Everett back to Aubrey O'Hare, who goes for 3. No good. Ellery Harm grabs it, and she goes for 2 more. No good. Clara Everett grabs it, and she goes for 2 more, and it is good this time. 19-17. Gothenburg back in the lead here as we have 1 minute 40 seconds left in the first half. Kaya Scott has it now. Passing it forward to Kaylin Scott. And Toby has it now. She goes for 2. No good. Kaya Scott gets it, passes it to Kaylin Scott, who goes for 3. No good either. All right, Ellery Harm has it back again, passing it to Strasser and to Aubrey O'Hare, then passing it back to Ellery. Ellery goes up for 2, and it is good. 21-17. Ellery Harm is on a roll tonight. And Gothenburg gets a call. Kinley Strasser will now start with the ball. Passes it in to Aubrey O'Hare, who goes for the 3. No good. And a jump ball is called. Broken Bow will get the ball. Kaylin Scott there passing it to Coleman. To Kaylin Scott again, back to Coleman. .45 seconds left in the first half, and it'll be out of bounds. Broken Bow. Ashlyn Richardson checking in for Emily Cornwell. And that'll be out of bounds. Broken Bow. All right, Aubrey O'Hare starting with it again. She passes it to Ashlyn Richardson, and Ashlyn keeps it this time. Passes it to Strasser. She goes up for 2 more. No good. Ellery Harm goes up for 2 more. Not quite either. But a foul is called. Broken Bow once again. Ellery Harm will get 2 more. That was called on number 20, Quinn. Again, Ellery Harm will get 2. and missing the first. We hope that she can make the second and bring us to 22 points. And she does make that second one, 22-17. Kaylin Scott passing it across court to Coleman, forward to Kaya Scott, and out of bounds, but a foul is called. Foul called on Aubrey O'Hare, her second of the night. Staples will get one. And she misses it. Elliot Harm grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg, passing it to Kinley Strasser. Strasser forward to O'Hare. And to Elliot Harm, who almost lost it there but got a hold of it. Everett to Strasser. Strasser back to O'Hare. And back to Strasser. And a double dribble is called. All right, we got Kaya Scott here. Going to start with it with 8 seconds left on the clock. Passes it in to Kaylin Scott. All right, 2 seconds left on the clock. Kaylin Scott's going to get 2 here. And 1 second left on the clock. And that's the buzzer. All right, the final score here at the end of our first half is 22-17. Lots more game to be played here. I would like to take the time to thank all the businesses that have a ad placed in the bottom right hand of your guys' screen that was rotating through during the first half. They are the ones that make this possible for you guys to view this for free. Also, thank the businesses that purchased even more of a slot for an ad that cost them even more money than just their logo on the bottom right hand side of your guys' screen. So they paid a little extra for you guys to watch this again for free. So the next time you are at those businesses, please say, hey, thanks for supporting the Gothenburg Activities YouTube page, as well as their huddle cameras that bring you great quality, that tracks it on its own so that we do not have to have an extra person here to run a camera, and that we can live stream without us even being here. So please thank them. We appreciate it. I will be playing some ads here at halftime, and then I will head into our promo video like I normally do, and that will play for the duration of halftime. So don't think we went anywhere. We will be back in just about 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint is the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, it is time to play ball once again here. Again, score of 22-17 at the beginning here of this second half. Richardson has it now for the Swedes. Aubrey O'Hare passing it across to Kinley Strasser and to Ellery Harm. Strasser cross court to Aubrey O'Hare and to Everett. And all right, so this is going to be Kaylin Scott that's starting with it for the Indians, passing it into Coleman, back to Scott. Scott has it once again, passing it back to Coleman. Coleman back to Kaylin Scott. Kaylin Scott back to number 20, Quinn. And Kaya Scott goes up for two. Two more for Broken Bow, 22-19. Kinley Strasser grabs a hold of it for the Swedes. Passes it across to Aubrey O'Hare. And Aubrey O'Hare to Richardson, back to O'Hare. O'Hare across court to Everett. Everett to Strasser. Strasser finds Everett. And losing it there to Kaylin Scott for Broken Bow. Passing forward to Kaya Scott. She goes up for two. No good. Kinley Strasser gets it back for Gothenburg. Across to Ashlyn Richardson. Back to Strasser. To Richardson. And to O'Hare. All right, Coleman passing it there to number 42, White, and to Kaylin Scott. Kaylin Scott goes up for two, and it is good. Richardson to O'Hare, and back to Richardson. And to Everett. Everett passing it there to Harm. Strasser goes for three. Not quite. White grabs a hold of it for the Indians. Passing it forward to Kaylin Scott. That was Coleman that went up for two more. And Broken Bow passes Gothenburg 22-23. All right, Strasser having it again here. She passes it to Richardson, back to Everett. Everett to Richardson. Richardson back to Everett. And then to Richardson. However, a timeout is called on Gothenburg's side.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
And Ellery Harm passing it there to Richardson. Back to Strasser. Strasser cross court to Emily Cornwell, who gives it to Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Richardson. Richardson finding Ellery Harm there. Ellery Harm almost losing the ball. She gets it, and that'll be out of bounds. Out of bounds on Broken Bow. Strasser passing it in there to Emily Cornwell. Strasser goes up for 2, no good. All right, Kinley Strasser starting us off again. Passing it into Ellery Harm. Back to Richardson. Richardson to Strasser. She's going to go up for 2. And it is good. And a foul is called on Broken Bow. Called on Staples. That's her first. I believe Kinley will only get 1, however. And it is good. 25-23. And Kaylin Scott passing it forward there to number 32, McCaslin. Kaylin Scott has it again. Kaylin Scott passing it to number 32, McCaslin, back to Scott and to Staples. Staples passing it to number 32, McCaslin. But now number 3, Scott, has it again. And that was number 22, Toby from the 3, no good. And we're all tied up at 25 again as Broken Bow made 2 more. Everett passing it to Strasser, who's going to go for 3. Oh, so close, but not quite. Staples grabs a hold of it, passing it to Kaylin Scott. She passes it to Staples. Staples to number 22, Toby. Back to Staples and to Kaylin Scott. Scott's going to pass it back to Staples. And that was Kaya Scott who went up for 2 more. No good. Emily Cornwell grabs hold of it, passing it to Kinley Strasser. Back to Richardson and to Everett and to Maddie Smith. All right, Ellery Harm and Aubrey O'Hara checking in for Emily Cornwell and Ashlyn Richardson. Kaya Scott to start off with it for the Indians. Passes it into Staples. Back to Kaya Scott. And losing it there to number 30. Coleman passing it to Kaya Scott, who goes from the 3. No good. Coleman recovers it again. Passes it to... Whistle is blown. Timeout. Broken Bow.
Peacock's Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right, Staples going to be passing it in here for the Indians. She passes it in to number 24, Kaya Scott, and to Coleman. Coleman back to Staples. Staples back to Coleman. Coleman to number 30, Martin. Coleman goes up for 2, and it is good. 25-27. And that was Kaya Scott with 2 more, 25-29. Gothenburg needs to get some more points here before they get a before Broken Bow gets a lead that is so much further than us that we will have a hard time coming back. Everett passing it to Richardson. Richardson back to Everett. Everett attempted to get it there to Aubrey O'Hare. However, travel is called on Gothenburg. All right, number 3. That's Kalen Scott passing it to Coleman and number 33, Martin. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. Foul is called on Taryn O'Hare, her first of the night. Did not make the first. All right, now Aubrey O'Hare to start with it. Aubrey O'Hare gets the ball again there from Richardson back to Richardson. And Richardson to Strasser. Strasser giving it to Aubrey O'Hare. Across court to Taryn O'Hare. To Ellery Harm, who's going to lose it to Broken Bow. Jump ball is called. Gothenburg, or Broken Bow, excuse me, will get the ball. Kaya Scott to start with it. Passing it into Coleman. Coleman to Kaylin Scott. And she attempted to go for 2. No good. Jump ball will be called, I bet. Correct. And Gothenburg will get the ball. Aubrey O'Hare to start with it. And Kinley Strasser having it, passes it across to Taryn O'Hare. Back to Richardson, who goes from the 3. Not quite, but very close. Number 20, Quinn grabs hold of it. Passing it to Coleman. Back to Kaya Scott. And to 22, Toby. And Kaya Scott goes up for 2 more. No good. Foul's called in Gothenburg. It's called on Ellery Harm, her third of the night. All right, she will go for her second here, and she loses that point. Passes it to Richardson, back to Strasser, back to Richardson, and to Aubrey O'Hare. Cross to Kinley Strasser, who goes for the 3. Not quite, but close. Kaya Scott gets it for Broken Bow again. Gives it to Coleman. Coleman to Toby. Tried to put it up there. Ashlyn Richardson gets a hold of it. She's making her own path, and there's the buzzer. It was close, but not quite. 25-30 is how we are checking out of the third quarter here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you for joining us.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, that's Kaylin Scott that has it now. The whistle was blown for that one. All right, that's Kaylin Scott passing it to Coleman, back to Scott. Scott almost losing there to Richardson. Richardson dives for it, no good. Coleman passing it to Kaya Scott, back to Kaylin Scott. Push is called on number 12, Aubrey O'Hare. Her third of the night as well. All right, Kaya Scott to start with it for Broken Bow. She passes it into Coleman. Coleman back to Kaylin Scott. Coleman has it again. Kaylin Scott has it now. Back to Coleman. And to Kaya Scott. Back to Kaylin Scott. To Coleman. Forward to number 42, White. Back to Kaylin Scott. Scott goes up for two. No good. Travel is called on Broken Bow. Aubrey O'Hare to start with it now. Gothenburg still 5 points behind in this fourth quarter. All right, O'Hare passes it to Strasser. Strasser's going to go for two. No good. And Kaya Scott passing it to Coleman. Coleman giving it back to Kaylin Scott. All right, Kaya passing it to number 20, Quinn. Kaylin passing it to number 5, Coleman, who goes up for two more. No good. Clara Everett gets a hold of it for Gothenburg, passing it to Aubrey O'Hare. Aubrey O'Hare passing it to Kinley Strasser, and it'll be a foul called. Kinley Strasser's now going to start with the ball. She passes it into Ashlyn Richardson. And Everett has it now, passes it back to Aubrey O'Hare, and Richardson has it once again. Richardson's going to try and go up for two. Travel is called. All right, that was Kaya Scott passing it into Kaylin Scott and to Toby. Toby finding Kalen Scott. Passes it back to Toby from the 3, and it is good. That'll be 25-33. Aubrey O'Hare passing it back to Taryn O'Hare and to Strasser. Forward to Emily Cornwell. She finds Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Ellery Harm. Ellery Harm forward to Aubrey O'Hare. Goes up for 2, and a foul is called on Broken Bow. Aubrey O'Hare will get 2. Called on number 20, Quinn. She missed the first. We will hope that she can make the second one here. And missing the second one as well. Kaylin Scott grabs a hold of it. Passes it forward to Staples. And Aubrey O'Hare gets the ball for Gothenburg. And the push is called on Broken Bow. Called to number 10, Staples. All right, Aubrey O'Hare will start with the ball. Passes it to Richardson. Richardson to Emily Cornwell. Back across to Aubrey O'Hare. And to Emily Cornwell. To Taryn O'Hare. And across to Aubrey O'Hare. She gets it. It almost was lost there to Broken Bow. Good recovery on Gothenburg's part. Richardson has it now. Passing it to Aubrey O'Hare. Back to Richardson. To Emily Cornwell. To Ellery Harm, who goes up for 2, and it is good. 27-33. Narrowing down that gap that Broken Bow has on us. 6 points, that is, exactly. Kaylin Scott has it now. Scott passing it to Staples, and Quinn goes up 2, no good. Aubrey O'Hare passing it to Richardson, back to O'Hare. Cross court to Richardson, to Taryn O'Hare, and to number 12. Aubrey O'Hare back to Richardson. Richardson passing it to Aubrey O'Hare. Richardson goes up for 2, no good. And Quinn gets it, passes it to Kaylin Scott. All right. Kaya Scott has it. She's passing it to Kaylin Scott. Back to Toby. And to Staples. Kaylin Scott giving it to Toby. Almost out of bounds there. Quinn does recover that one, though. Staples has it now. All right. And a timeout is called. Broken Bow called that one.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, Kaylin Scott, passing it in there. to Toby and to Coleman, and that'll be out of bounds on Broken Bow. Gothenburg to get the ball. Strasser now will start with it for Gothenburg. Hopefully we can get some more points here really quickly. Strasser, that'll be off the shoe of 22. Toby. All right, Richardson has it now. Passing it to Strasser. Strasser cross court to Taryn O'Hare, to Claire Everett. Everett back to Richardson, who goes for three. And to Kinley Strasser, puts up for two, no good. And a jump ball will be called. Gothenburg will get the ball. Still a chance for us to score here. Still 2.5 minutes left on the clock. We need 6 points. Still very possible. Richardson passing it to Everett. Everett back to Strasser. Strasser giving it to Taryn O'Hare. Back to Everett. And Everett to Ashlyn Richardson. She gives it to Claire Everett, who goes over two, and it is good. 29-33. And a timeout is called for Gothenburg. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Again, this we have a 4-point trail here now, but we can still get up to that 33 mark within 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It is still possible. Stick with us. All right, Caitlin Scott passing it in there. Scott passing it to Coleman. And a travel is called. Gothenburg will get the ball. 2 minutes exactly left on the clock. 4 points to go for Gothenburg to tie it. All right, Strasser passes it there to Richardson. Richardson passing it to Everett. Everett to Hillary Harm. Hillary Harm to Strasser, giving it, attempting to give it to Claire Everett there, loses it to Broken Bow. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. All right, Kaya Scott will start with the ball this time for Broken Bow. She passes it to Kaylin Scott. Coleman passing it to Toby. And a double dribble is called. Gothenburg getting the ball again. 1 minute, 24 seconds left here. Aubrey O'Hare will start here with the ball. Passes it to Strasser. Strasser back to Richardson. Richardson forward to Strasser. Strasser finds, loses the ball to Gothenburg. Quinn giving it there to Kaylin Scott. Foul's called. That will be called an Ashlyn Richardson. Kaya Scott starting with the ball. All right, we have Kaya Scott starting us off again. Passes it into Kaylin. House called on number 20, Kinley Strasser. Kaylin Scott will get one free throw here. And it is good. 29-34. 5-point lead Broken Bow has now. She will get a second one as well. And she makes the second one. Kinley Strasser passing it into Ashlyn Richardson. All right, Aubrey O'Hare passing it into Richardson. 55 seconds left on the clock. Aubrey O'Hare goes up for two. Two more for Gothenburg. 31-35, 4-point lead, 50 seconds left, and timeout is called.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
All right. Kaya Scott passing it in to Coleman. The foul is called. Coleman will get some free throws here. And she makes it. 31-36, 5-point lead. She will get a second one. And she makes the second one as well. 31-37. And Gothenburg makes two more. All right. Coleman will get some more free throws here. That was called on number 20. Kinley Strasser has her fourth of the night. And she makes it. 33-38. Back to a 5-point lead. And she makes the second one as well. 33-39, 6-point lead. Kinley Strasser, she's going to go try and give it to Ellery. However, they lose it back to Broken Bow. Another foul is called. That's called on number 20, Kinley Strasser. That's her 5th of the night. And Kaya Scott missing the first one. And she makes that one as well. 7-point lead. Broken Bow has 23 seconds left on the clock. Richardson passing it to Cornwell. Cornwell passing it to Aubrey O'Hare. Cross, and it'll be out of bounds. Broken Bow. 10 seconds left on the clock. Claire Everett passing it in to Richardson. Richardson to Aubrey O'Hare. Ellery Harm puts 2 more up, no good. Another foul is called. Ellery Harm will get 2 shots here. It's called on Coleman. It's her first of the night. And she makes the first one, 34-40. And making the second one as well. 0.5 seconds left on the clock. And that is our game, folks. 35-40 is the final score. Very good game on both teams' part. We are done with the girls' game, and we hope that you will join us for the boys' game starting here in just about, I would say, 20 minutes. So I will end this live stream and start the second one, so you guys will have to go back to our homepage, and you can hop back on to the boys' varsity live stream. Thank you for joining us. We will hope you join us with our boys' varsity. If not, thank you for joining us for the girls' varsity.
It is characteristic of Gothenburg High School, the Southwest Conference, and the Nebraska School Activities Association. We thank you for your cooperation and support. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Gothenburg High School. A special welcome to our guests from Broken Bow High School. And now, if you would please stand and remove cover as the Gothenburg High School pep band, under the direction of Mrs. Tanya Welch, performs our national anthem. Wearing 0, 5'8" sophomore Eli Cole. Number 1, 5'11" senior Daniel Lee. Number 3, 6' senior Austin Harvey. Number 21, 6'1" senior Karsten Fox. Number 31, 6'4" senior Katie Baxter. Indians coached by head coach Nate Olson, assisted by Eric Ramsey and Ethan Hussey. And now the stars for your Gothenburg Swedes. Wearing your 1, 6'3" sophomore Trey Stevens. Number 2, 6'1" sophomore Cooper Kane. Number 4, 6'1" junior Weston Guyton. Number 10, 6'4" senior Bronson Long. And number 23, 6'2" senior Carson Rose. Swedes are coached by head coach Scott Harlan, assisted by Ken Payne and Luke Day.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us for boys varsity basketball versus Broken Bow, hosted here in Gothenburg. We are ready to hopefully win this game. You know, the girls had a really good game. However, they did lose, but it was very close. Very close game. Looks like Bronson Long and number 31 for the boys, which is Baxter, is going to do the tip. And Bronson Long gets the tip for Gothenburg. Kane has it now. Passing it to Trey Stevens. Stevens forward to Bronson Long, losing it there to Broken Bow, and already a foul is called. All right, Cooper Kane now to start with the ball. He passes it into Weston Geiken. Geiken passing it to Rhodes. Rhodes, he finds Stevens. Stevens back to Weston Geiken. Geiken forward to Stevens. Stevens goes up for two, and not quite, but really close. Number 0. That's Cobble grabs a hold of it, passing it to number 21, Fox. And now number 1, Warden has it, passing it to number 3, Harvey. Back to Harvey, and forward to number 21, Fox. Fox, he's going to go for 2, and that was a good one. 2 points. Broken Bow is the first one to score here. All right, and that is Carson Rhodes with Gothenburg's first 2 points, all tied up at 2. Cobble has it now. He passes it to number 3, Harvey. Harvey over to number 1, Warden, and a foul is called. That was called on number 10, Bronson Long, his first. Number 3, Harvey, is going to start us off, passing it into number 21, Fox, and to number 1, Warden. Back to Fox. Fox across to Cobble and to Warden. Warden's going to go up for 2. No good. Cooper Kane gets the ball for Gothenburg. Passing it to Stevens. Stevens finds Kane. And Kane gives it back to Long. Long gives it to Stevens. Stevens running around there by number 21, Fox, passing it forward to Long, back to Stevens. Stevens thought about going for 3 there. He's going to go for 2 instead, and he gets the 2. 4-2. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Gothenburg in the lead. Warden has it now. He passes it to number 31, Baxter, and knocking Carson Rhodes over there, and also a travel is called. All right, Weston Geiken to start us off here. He's going to be passing it in. It appears to be passing it in to Trey Stevens. Passes it to Maddox Rickardson and to Wes Geiken. Geiken goes up for 2, no good. That is Carson Rhodes' first foul of the night, 31. Baxter starting us off. Passes it into Cobble. All right, Geiken has it now for the Swedes. He passes it over to Trey Stevens, who goes from the 3, and it is good. All right, a score 7-4. Gothenburg in the lead. Cobble has it now. He passes it, and Trey Stevens is there to grab it. All right, Bennett Geiken is checking in. He checks in for Carson Rhodes, and Cooper Kane checking in for Weston Geiken. Number 1, Warden has the ball. He's going to be passing it in for Broken Bow. Passes it in to Cobble, back to Warden. And Cobble has it. He passes it across to Warden. And Fox loses it to Kane. Trey Rossell has it, passes it to Stevens. Stevens to Kane. Kane across to Rossell. Rossell trying to contemplate what he wants to do. He passes it to Stevens. And Rossell loses it off of his shoe there. He gains it back, gives it to Kane. All right, that's Maddox Rickardson. That'll be out of bounds. Out of bounds, Broken Bow. All right, Kane passing it in, and it goes right to Broken Bow there. Warden passing it to number 31, Baxter. And number 13 from the 3, that was Schmidt. All right, Stevens has it now. He gives it to Maddox Rickardson and across to Trey Rossell. Rossell trying to figure out what he wants to do. He finds Cooper Kane. Kane to Rossell. Rossell goes for the 3. No good. Trey Stevens gets it. He was going to go up for 2, however, foul is called. All right, Jorgensen had it, passing it to Wes Geiken. Bronson Long losing it out of bounds. Broken Bow will get the ball. All right, Warden has it. Passes it to Baxter. All right, foul called there. That was called on Cooper Kane, his first. All right, that was Baxter there, passing it in to number 1, Warden. And Jorgensen almost getting it there for Gothenburg. Number 13, Schmidt, still has it. He almost loses it to Gothenburg, and he does lose it to Gothenburg. Kane gets the ball. All right, Warden has it now. He passes it across the way to Schmidt. Forward to Baxter. Baxter's going to go up for 2 and no good. And a push is called. That'll be called on Gothenburg. It's called on number 20, Bennett Geiken. That'll be his first. All right, number 31, Baxter now to make some free throws. He'll get 2. Misses the first. And he makes the second one. Broken Bow takes back the lead from that tie at 7 we had there for a while. Carson Rhodes has it now. He passes it forward to Jorgensen. They'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, number 1, Warden has it, passes it to number 31, Baxter. Back to Warden and to Schmidt. Now Warden has it, passing it to 31, Baxter. Back to Warden. Warden loses it. Number 23, Neely has it. Warden to Baxter. All right, foul's called. Gothenburg will get the ball now. All right. Weston Geiken has it now. Passes it to Bronson Long. And Weston Geiken now. He goes up for 2. No good. Number 23, Neely recovers it, passes it to number 21, Fox. Now Warden has it, passes it across the court to Baxter. Baxter's going to go up for two. No good. And it'll be out of bounds on Broken Bow. All right, Trey Stevens checking in for Cooper Kane. And that's Schmidt from the three. No good. Coble passing it there to number 3, Harvey. He went up for two. No good as well. Stevens gets it. Passes it to Geiken. And across to Carson Rhodes, who goes up for two. And it was good. 11-8. And a travel is called on Broken Bow. All right, Weston Geiken passing it in there to Trey Stevens. And forward to Bronson Long. Ball gets knocked out of his hands. All right. Warden checking in for number 23, Neely. All right, Coble passing it in there to Warden. And to number 3, Harvey. He goes up for two, and it is smacked out of the way. Foul's called. Foul called on Trey Stevens. That's his first of the night. All right, number 3, Harvey gonna hopefully make some free throws for Broken Bow. He makes the first. And he makes the second one, 11-10. All right, Trey Stevens passing it to Jorgensen, now to Geiken. Geiken to Rhodes. Rhodes giving it to Long. Long gives it to Stevens. Stevens back to Rhodes. Rhodes across court to Geiken, and it is out of the hands of Gothenburg, out of bounds. Broken Bow. Stevens now will start with it again. Wes Geiken, 10 seconds left on the clock, giving it to Cooper Kane. Cooper Kane to Wes Geiken, and loses it to Broken Bow. The buzzer is right there. All right, 11-10, Gothenburg in the lead, not by much. Still anyone's game here. We hope it'll go to Gothenburg, but who knows? The only way that you can find out is if you stick with us for the next 3 quarters. That's the end of our first quarter, 11-10. We'll be back in a few short seconds.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
Hecox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right. That's 31. Baxter passing it in there to number 1, Warden. Warden giving it to number 3, Harvey. Harvey to Coble and to Warden. Warden gives it back to Coble and to number 3, Harvey. Baxter has it again. He goes up for 2, no good. Long gets it, however, a foul is called on Gothenburg. And he makes the first. All tied up at 11 now. All right, and he did not make the second one, however. Stevens has it now for Gothenburg, passing it to number 4, Weston Geiken. Maddox Ricketson from the 3, and it is good. 14-11. That was Maddox Ricketson with the 3. All right. Harvey passing it to Coble, and now to number 21, Fox. And Coble from the 3. 14-14, tied up once again. Passes it to Trey Stevens and to Wes Geiken. Geiken gets it again from Trey Stevens there. And nobody was there. All right. Broken Bow, 31 Baxter will pass the ball in. He passes it into number 1, Warden. And Warden passing it clear over to number 0, Coble. He went up for 3, no good. Trey Rossell recovers it, passing it to Geiken. And to number 24, Rossell, losing it to Coble. He hurries. Coble goes up for 2, and it is good. 14-16, Broken Bow back in the lead. Geiken has it now. Passing it to Trey Stevens, who goes up for 3, and it is good. 17-16, Gothenburg back in the lead. Coble has it now for Broken Bow. He passes it to Warden and to number 21, Fox. And Coble passing it to number 3, Harvey, who goes from the 3, no good. Maddox Ricketson gets the ball for Gothenburg. Giving it to Stevens. He goes up for 3 more. Not quite, but really close. Weston Geiken, jump ball. And Gothenburg will get the ball. All right, Maddox Ricketson to start with the ball. And coming back from my short little break there, had a couple technical issues I had to fix. I apologize for that. Number 3, Harvey passing it to 0 Coble and to 13 Schmidt. Warden had it now, passing it to number 31 Baxter. Going to lose it to Kai Jorgensen for Gothenburg. And Maddox Richardson passing it across to Trey Rossell, out of bounds on Broken Bow. All right, Maddox Rickardson has it now. Passing it to Rossell. All right, number 13, Schmidt now starting with the ball. Passing it into Warden. And Warden running up, getting quite a ways, knocking Carson Rhodes over. All right, Weston Geiken has it now. He got passed in there by Maddox Rickardson. Okay, now Baxter has it. He passes it in to Warden and to number 3, Harvey. And Harvey goes up for 2, and that's 2 more. We're all tied up. Excuse me. My scoreboard says 22-18, which might be correct, but to me, I thought Broken Bow just scored that, so. All right, Baxter has it now and loses it to Wes Geiken. He goes up for 2 more, and now we should have 22 now. 22-20 should be the score once they get the board figured out. All right, Baxter goes up for 2 more. Now it should be 22-22. Hey, we got it right. There we are. Scoreboard is all fixed for you guys at home. Okay, Wes Geiken has it, passes it to number 11, Maddox Rickardson. He gives it to Trey Rossell. Rossell back to Weston Geiken. Rickardson passing it back to Geiken. Geiken thought about going for 3 there. Gave it to Rhodes instead, and that'll be out of bounds on Maddox Rickardson. Broken Bow to get the ball. Just over 2 minutes left in this first half. All tied up again, 22-22. All right, Coble has it now. Almost losing the ball there, doing some fancy dribble work. Warden goes for the 3, no good. Coble puts it back up for 2, 22-24. Bronson Long passing it in to Weston Geiken. Geiken giving it across to Trey Rossell. He drives forward. He gives it back to Weston Geiken. He goes for 3, no good. And number 31, Baxter, gets the ball. Baxter passing it to number 21, Fox. Now Coble has it back to Fox. And foul is called. Foul will be called on number 11, Maddox Rickardson. That's his first of the night. He checks out, as well as Trey Rossell checking in, Bronson Long and Kai Jorgensen. All right, and the foul called on Broken Bow. 31, Baxter. All right, Weston Geiken passing it in there to Trey Stevens. And Stevens passing it to Geiken. Geiken goes up for two. No good. Baxter takes back a hold of it. And that was Harvey that had it. Now Warden has it. Back to Fox. Fox trying to communicate with some of the players. He gives it to Harvey. Harvey back to Baxter. And to Coble. Coble to number 21. And that was number 3, Harvey. All right, Stevens passing it to Weston Geiken, to Bronson Long. And forward to Carson Rhodes, who fell into the cheerleaders and the news reporter. All right, Weston Geiken now to start with 34 seconds left on the clock in this first half, 22-26, only a 4-point lead. Gothenburg has plenty of room to come back. Passes it to number 1, Trey Stevens, who goes up for 2. No good. He tries to get it again. However, number 21, Fox gets it. Coble's going to go up for 2, and no good. Bronson Long gets it back. 23 seconds left on the clock. Long gives it to Weston Geiken. Geiken gives it to Trey Stevens. Stevens back to Weston Geiken. Long has it again. 6 seconds left on the clock. He goes up for 2. And the whistle is blown. All right, Coble going to be passing it in here just shy of 5 seconds left on the clock. Number 3, Harvey has it. He goes up for 2, and he gets 2 more. Final score heading out of the first half is 22-28. I would like to take the time to thank all the businesses that are spinning down in the bottom right-hand corner of your guys' screen. They're the ones that make this possible for you guys to watch the live stream for free on YouTube, as well as they support our nice huddle cameras that give you guys very good quality, and it makes it easier on our media productions team because we do not have to actually have a cameraman. That camera tracks motion, so it does it all on its own and records it for the team so they can watch it back as film as well. So very nice device that gets sponsored there, as well as the businesses that paid for an ad slot. They paid an extra penny to get in for that ad slot, and I really appreciate that because a lot of that money goes straight towards the broadcasting class so that we can bring more entertainment like this to you and make it nicer for you guys. So please thank those businesses the next time you are out there for bringing this entertainment to you for free. Once again, free. Not many schools can do it for free, so we thank those businesses. And I'm going to play some more of those ads, and then I will head into our promo video that I played at the beginning. And so then we will be back in about 9 minutes, but don't think we went anywhere. We will be back shortly.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get pinpoint service today.
All right, we are back from the first half there. That halftime, 22-28 is the score. 8 minutes put on the clock. Trey Stevens passing it to Kane. Kane back to Rhodes. Stevens has it and gives it to Geiken. Geiken to Kane. And Stevens almost losing it there. He gets it back, passes it to Geiken. Geiken across to Stevens. Stevens back to Kane. Long has it now, passes it back to Geiken. Geiken back to Kane. Kane's going to go up for two. And it's swatted out of the air. All right, Carson Rhodes from the three. There's 3 more points for Gothenburg. 25-28. Warden has it. He passes it to 21 Fox. Back to Warden. And a foul is called. That was called on Cooper Kane, his third of the night. All right, number 3, Harvey, passing it. He's going to passes it to number 21, Fox. To Coble. Back to Baxter. And Baxter gives it to Fox. Now to Coble. And to Harvey. Baxter again. And to Coble, who goes up for two and rejected by Carson Rhodes. Weston Geiken has it now. He's going to go up for two, and that one wasn't good either. Number 3, Harvey, passing it to Warden. And to Baxter. Baxter's going to go up for two. No good. Cooper Kane recovers it. Passes it to Bronson Long. And to Cooper Kane again. And that's Trey Stevens from the three. No good. And out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, number 3, Harvey has it. He goes up. No good. All right, Warden to start with it here. Passes it to Baxter. Baxter, travel is called. All right. Weston Geiken has it. Passes it to Maddox Rickardson. Rickardson gives it to Stevens. Stevens tried to get it to Bronson Long. However, Long was not there. All right, number 13, Schmidt, going to be passing it in for the Indians. Warden passing it to Schmidt. Now to Harvey. Back to Schmidt. And to number 21, Fox. And to Coble. Schmidt again. To number 1. Harvey has it now. He goes up for two. Two more. 4, Broken Bow. 25-30. Weston Geiken has it now. Passes it to Maddox Rickardson, and then to Trey Stevens. Stevens finds Rickardson, and across to Long, and it'll be out of bounds on Bronson Long. All right, number 1. Warden has it. All right, and then Warden has it again. He passes it and loses it and gets it back all in the same second there, and a travel is called. All right, we got some subs here. Cooper Kane, Trey Rossell, Bennett Geiken, Carson Rhodes checking in for Bronson Long, Weston Geiken, Kai Jorgensen, and Trey Stevens. Cooper Kane has it now. And Maddox Rickardson trying to get it to Cooper Kane. However, Warden gets it for Broken Bow. The foul is called. And believe that Broken Bow will get the ball. Yes, Coble will get the ball. Coble passing it into Warden. Passes it to number 3, Harvey. The push is called. All right, Warden going to be starting us off here with the ball. Passes it into number 0, Coble. And Warden from the 3, and it is good. 25-33. Rossell has it now. Passes it to Most. Most to Rossell. Rossell to Rhodes, and Rhodes goes up for 2, and that's 2 more for Gothenburg. 27-33. Warden has it. Across to Harvey. Harvey back to Warden. And Warden across to number 13, Schmidt, who goes to the 3, and it gets blocked out of its path there. The foul is called. Called on Bennett Geiken. It's his second of the night. All right, he went to catch it there and could not find his feet on the way back down. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. All right, Harvey has it, passes it to Schmidt. Now to Warden from the 3. Another 3 for Warden. 27-36. Trey Rossell has it. Gives it to Lucan Most. Most back to Stevens from the 3, and it was good. However, after the whistle, so will not count. And Rossell passing it in there to number 1, Trey Stevens. Rossell passing it to Stevens. And back to Rossell. Rossell finds Weston Geiken. He goes up for two. No good. Baxter and Long fighting for the ball. Long gets it. Gives it back to Weston Geiken from the three. Not good, but really close. Long gets it again. Gives it to Trey Stevens. The foul is called on Broken Bow. Called on number 13, Schmidt. It's his first of the night. All right, Weston Geiken has it now, passes it to Stevens and then to Rossell. Rossell finds Geiken again. Geiken driving around the side there. Gets it back to Rossell. Rossell back to Geiken. And to Trey Stevens. Cross to Long. Long to Weston Geiken, who goes up for two, and that's two more for Gothenburg, 29-36, and a timeout is called.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, Baxter passing it in to number 0, Coble. Back to, attempted to get to Warden. However, Weston Geiken gets it. He goes up for two more. No good. And a foul is called on Broken Bow. All right, Trey Rossell passes it in to Weston Geiken and to Jorgensen. Jorgensen back to Weston Geiken. It goes over for three, and it is good. 32-36. And across to Coble, 21. Fox has it now. He tumbles down to the ground. And the travel is called. All right, Weston Geiken has it now. Got it passed to him by Stevens. Now Rossell gets it. Back to Geiken and to Rossell. Forward to Stevens. Back to Rossell. 25 seconds left on the clock. And out of bounds on Broken Bow. Trey Stevens to start with it. Passes it to Rossell, back to Stevens. 15 seconds left on the clock. Stevens deciding what to do. Passes it to Geiken. Across to Rossell, back to Geiken. Geiken goes up for three. No good. Weston Geiken goes up for three more again. No good. 32-36 is how we're checking out of this third quarter. And we will be back in just a few seconds. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
All right, we are back. Warden has it, passes it to Coble and to Bronson Long. Now number 3, Harvey, went up for 2, no good. And a foul is called. That'll be called on Gothenburg. Number 44, that's Kai Jorgensen. I believe that's his first of the night. Yes, it is his first. Harvey to make some free throws. And he makes the first one. That'll bring Broken Bow to 37. If he makes the next one, they will be in the lead by 6. And he misses the second one, 32-37. Weston Geiken has it now. Passes it to Kai Jorgensen. Jorgensen goes up for 2. All right, and the foul was called on number 33, Baxter. That's his third of the night. Weston Geiken passing it into Bronson Long there. Long to Trey Stevens, who goes up for 3, and it is good. We'll take it 35-37, only a 2-point lead now with still 7 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Gordon passing it to Harvey. Harvey to Baxter. Baxter now to Coble, who goes for 3 more, and it is good. All right, back to that 5-point lead, 35-40. Kai Jorgensen gets there. A foul is called. Called on number 21. That's Fox. That's his second of the night. And a timeout is called.
Hecox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right, starting us off is going to be Weston Geiken for Gothenburg. And Bronson Long from the 2, and no good. 21, Fox gets it for Broken Bow and just gives it to Weston Geiken there. And Kai Jorgensen gets it back to Fox. We've came full circle, folks. We'll see if he gives it to Weston again. Nope, he gives it back to Harvey. Coble from the 3. No good this time. Carson Rhodes gets it for Gothenburg. Now Stevens has it. He gives it back to Geiken. And back to Rhodes, across to Trey Stevens, back to Weston Geiken. He's going to give it to Bronson Long, across to Trey Stevens. He's going to go for three. Really close, but not quite. Bronson Long gets it for the Swedes. He gives it to Weston Geiken. Across to Trey Stevens. And now to Weston Geiken again. Bronson from the three, and it is good. 38 to 40, excuse me. 2-point lead. All right, 31. Baxter has it now. Passing it to number 3, Harvey. And 21. Fox goes up 2 more for the Indians. And a all right, starting us off is Cooper Kane, passing it in to Trey Stevens. He gives it to Cooper Kane. Kane across to Bronson Long. Back to Trey Stevens. And then to Cooper Kane. And Carson Rhodes goes up for 2, no good. Bennett Geiken goes up for 2, and it is good. That'll be 40-42 now. And a foul was called on Bennett as well, so he will be making some free throws. That was called on number 13, Schmidt. His second. Misses it. However, we're only 2 points behind now, so Baxter passes it to Harvey. Harvey back to Baxter, over to Schmidt, and across to Baxter. Baxter finds Harvey, giving it back to Baxter. And finds Warden. Warden across to Baxter. And Baxter almost losing there, gets it back, gives it to Warden. And a little stressed out there by the incoming Gothenburg people there. However, foul is called. Gothenburg up to 8 fouls. And he makes it. 43 now to 40. Gothenburg behind by 3. Maddox Rickardson and Wes Geigen checking in for Bronson Long and Trey Stevens. And he misses the second one. All thanks to the student section singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star got in his head. All right, Weston Geigen has it now. He passes it to Maddox Rickardson from the 3. Close, but not quite. That would have tied us. However, Broken Bow got it back. Warden has it now. Gives it to number 21 Fox. Now Baxter has it. Cross to Warden. Warden to Harvey. Back to Baxter and to Warden. And that'll be out of bounds. And a foul is called. Called on Bennett Geiken. It's his third of the night. Harvey will get some free throws here. And he makes it. 40-44. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock in this game. We will see if he can make his second one, bringing Broken Bow 5 points in the lead. And he misses the second one. Maddox Rickardson grabs a hold of it. Gives it to Trey Stevens. He runs down. Gives it back to Rickardson. Rickardson gives it back to Bennett Geiken, who then gave it to Stevens, back to Maddox Rickardson. And Maddox Rickardson gives it to number 20, Bennett Geiken. Now Weston has it. Weston goes up for two, and it is good. 42-44, back to that 2-point lead. All right, and a foul is called. Push called on Bennett Geiken. Once again, that's his fourth of the night. Harvey will get two. And he makes it. 42-43. And he makes the second one as well. 42-46. That's a 4-point lead now that Broken Bow has. Gothenburg has some catching up to do in the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Rhodes passing it to Long and to Stevens. Stevens back to Long. Long goes up for two. No good. He goes up for two again, and it is good, and a foul is called. All right, score of 44-46, and Bronson Long will get some free throws. And he misses it. However, still good that we're only 2 points behind now. Warden gets it, gives it back to Baxter. Baxter to Harvey, and now to Coble. Coble across to 21 Fox. He goes up for two. No good. Kai Jorgensen gets the ball. Jump ball. Foul is called. Excuse me. It's going to be called on number 21, I believe. Yes, Fox. That's his third of the night. Kai Jorgensen will get some free throws. He will get one. And he makes it. He will go for his second. And he misses the second one. 1 point ahead is all that Broken Bow has on us. 31 Baxter has it, passes it to Fox, forward to Harvey. Now Coble has it, and a timeout is called for Broken Bow.
Cox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right, starting us off is number 3, Harvey, and that'll be out of bounds. Now Baxter will get the start here. Passes it in to Warden, I believe. Gives it to Coble. And Coble giving it to Baxter. Back to Coble. And Trey Stevens gets it. And he goes over 2, and we are now in the lead, 47-46, folks. 1 minute, 40 seconds left on the clock. Harvey has it. Gives it to Warden. And now Harvey has it, giving it to Baxter. Out of bounds, broken bow. Excuse me, out of bounds, I guess, Gothenburg. All right, 21 Fox, giving it to Baxter. Baxter's going to go up for 2. No good. And a fight for the ball there. 1 minute, 12 seconds left on the clock. This could be a 1-point win for Gothenburg. Cooper Kane to start with it. Passes it in to Stevens. Stevens runs down, gives it to Carson Rhodes. Carson Rhodes was going to go up for 2. However, it went out of bounds, but a foul was called. A push called on Carson Rhodes. Not called on him. He was the one that got pushed. Let me rephrase that. The call was actually called on number 3, Harvey, his second. Rhodes will get 2. Misses the first. Hopefully he can make the second. That gives us a little more leeway that way in case they would score, possibly taking us into overtime. And he misses the second as well. However, Fox grabs hold of it, and I'll be out of bounds on broken bow. All right, just over 1 minute left in the game. Kane passing it in to Stevens. And timeout is called on Gothenburg. 55 seconds left, folks. This game is intense. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
All right, Cooper Kane to start us off now. Passes it in to Carson Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Stevens. Stevens is going to go up. Oh, really close. They put it back up. And Bronson Long gets it, so we still have the ball. 44 seconds left. Weston Geiken, he goes up for 2 more. No good. He gets it again. Gives it to Cooper Kane. Out to Bronson Long. Back to Weston Geiken. And now to Trey Stevens, and a foul is called. All right, Trey will get 2. That was called a number 0, Coble, his 4th of the night. And he makes it, 48-46. Now the chances are most likely if they score, we would go into overtime. And he makes the second one, 49-46. Chances are much lower now. All right, Warden has it. Timeout is called on Broken Bow.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
Isn't it? All right, Coble's going to start us off. Broken Bow has possession of the ball. Passes it into Warden. And out of bounds on Broken Bow. Excuse me, I guess it was out of bounds on Gothenburg. My eyes are a little off today. All right, Coble passed that into Warden. Across, and that will be out of bounds on Gothenburg. 14 seconds left in the game, 49-46. We have to be very strategic with what we do here in these next 15 seconds. Passes it to Baxter and to number 13. No good. That 3 was very close. Too close. Closer than what we want it to be. However, there was a foul. So Schmidt, I believe, will get 2. And he'll get 2. Making the first one. 49-47. And missing the second one. 49-47. And another timeout is called. We'll be back in right after this ad. All right, we will come back from that. 8 seconds left on the clock. And he makes it, 49-48. Gothenburg has the ball. The foul is called. 7 seconds left. Weston will get some free throws. That was called on Harvey, his third. All right, he missed the first one. Very close game. Hoping he can make the second one. And he makes it. All right, 7 seconds left on the clock. He passes it in. Coble has it. 5. And that'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. 3 seconds left. 50-48. And another timeout is called. We'll be back shortly.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
All right, folks, we got 3.1 seconds left on the clock. Fox passes it in, gives it to Baxter, and to Fox, goes for 3. No good. Gothenburg gets the win, folks, 50-48. I gotta say, that last 15 seconds there did make my palms a little sweaty over here in the press box, but we did it. 50-48, 10 fouls on both sides. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Trevor Gallus. I hope you appreciated my announcing, and I hope you will join us next week for our basketball game. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.